Okay. I think I just landed in Cleopatra's Alexandria. And I'm not gonna lie, this place is already louder, prettier, and way more chaotic than I expected. Behind me, that huge lighthouse is the Pharos, one of the most famous wonders of the ancient world. And this harbor? Ships, merchants, spices, scrolls, gossip. Basically, the whole Mediterranean is passing through here. Today, we're going inside Alexandria during Cleopatra's time. We're going to the market, trying the food, visiting the legendary sea library up close, and yes, apparently we might actually see Cleopatra. So yeah, this trying to act calm, a normal travel day. But look at this place. Okay, we're heading to the Library of Alexandria, but first I distracted by the market, obviously. This place has range, bread, fish, olives, perfume, pipa scrolls sport, people bargaining like Isha's Greek, Egyptian, Jewish, Roman. So before I pretend to be intellectual at the library, we're doing market research, very serious historical research. Ancient street food check. Flatbread, honey, figs, olives, maybe some fish from the harbor, simple and fresh. Most people here aren't eating like Cleopatra. Daily food is bread, beer, fruit, vegetables, and market snacks. Meat exists. For many regular people, it's not an everyday thing. This is so good. How much for another one?
3 coins.
3? I just paid 2.
Now you know it is good.
Okay. Ancient grandma queen. Who am I to bargain anyway? So this is not exactly a modern bar, but people definitely had places to drink, talk, sit, argue, and avoid responsibilities. In Egypt, beer was a normal everyday drink, not just a party thing. But Alexandria is also super Greek and Mediterranean, so wine is very much in the picture too. So basically, this little corner is where you socialize, gossip, and pretend your problems are not real. Which is honestly very timeless. You know? Okay, before we get to the library, I want to interview people. Important question. Library or tavern?
Tavern first, library after.
That is. Honestly, a balanced lifestyle.
A wise mind needs a relaxed body.
So what do people come here for? The drink or the gossip?
Yes.
That was not a yes or no question, but I'll take it. Quick question though. What's the biggest red flag in Alexandria?
A merchant who says good price.
The Library of Alexandria was one of the most legendary knowledge centers of the ancient world. For centuries, Alexandria became a symbol of knowledge, a place where rulers, scholars, writers, and thinkers tried to bring the written world together. There is a famous story that when ships arrived in Alexandria, any scrolls or books on board could be taken, copied, and stored by the library. It shows how serious the city was about gathering knowledge from everywhere. Many people imagine the Library of Alexandria disappearing in one dramatic fire, but the truth was probably more complicated. Fires, wars, political changes, and time all played a role. The library became one of history's greatest symbols of lost knowledge.
The ancient texts hold the answer.
We must examine the context of the era to understand the true meaning. It was connected. So what are you guys working on?
A translation.
Together?
Yes.
Ancient group project?
So, ancient group project?
Ancient group project?
What is group project?
Pain. Mostly pain. Okay. We just made it to the Royal Palace district of Alexandria. This is where Cleopatra's world begins. She was a ruler, a diplomat, a political strategist, and one of the most powerful women of the ancient Mediterranean. So yeah, this is not just palace drama. This is power. I'm going to walk around the palace area, see how this world actually works, and hopefully somehow talk to Cleopatra. I don't know if royal guards are emotionally available today, but we're gonna try. I really want to meet her. Inside the palace, the first thing I saw was the ceremony. Musicians, guards, officials, everyone standing so still. And then Cleopatra appeared. Then I saw the Roman side of the palace. Caesar wasn't just a romantic name in Cleopatra's story. He meant Rome, power, protection, pressure. Even the food felt serious here. Bread, figs, grapes, fish, olives, honey, wine. It looked elegant. You became queen very young, right? 18. And you had to rule with your brother, fight for the throne, Caesar, deal with Rome, then Antony? Pretty much, yes. Can I ask something slightly inappropriate? You already look like you will. People in my time are obsessed with your love life. People are often obsessed with the least useful details. So Caesar and Antony were not just romance? Nothing in a palace is just romance. Caesar meant Rome, Antony meant Rome. Egypt had wealth, ships, and enemies. Every alliance had a price.
Oh, so the gossip was actually geopolitics.
Exactly.
Cleopatra's palace was honestly a 10 out of 10. Beautiful, intense, slightly terrifying. Loved it. But now we're going inside one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. That's a giant lighthouse behind me. That Pharos. And yes, we're climbing it.
Okay, we're inside the Pharos now. This was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, built to guide ships into its harbor. Ancient writers described it as one of the tallest man-made structure of Alexandria at its time. If you saw this lighthouse see, you knew you were arriving at one of the most powerful cities in the Mediterranean.
Hey, this view is insane. From up here, I can see the harbor, the ships, the palace, the market streets, everything. And after walking through the city all day, it finally makes sense. Alexandria wasn't just one place. It was knowledge, trade, politics, gossip, food, power, all moving together.
I came here looking for Cleopatra. And yes, meeting her was unreal. But standing here above the sea, watching Alexandria glow below me, I think the city itself was the real legend. The library, the palace, the harbor, the Pharos, everything here felt alive. So yeah, Cleopatra was iconic. Alexandria? Alexandria was the whole story.
Wait, where are you guys going?
Cyprus first, then maybe Rome.
Rome?
Okay,
Random question. If the sea is kind, can I come?
you can work.
I was trying to end the vlog, but apparently I have a job now.